So Ruby is our mascot for Travel by Spreadsheet.
Yes.
But
And she far surpasses all other mascots.
yes, she's the best mascot ever. But of all the 16 stadiums we went to of the SEC, we did not officially rank mascots, but we're going to have a little bit of a discussion about the different mascots. So go for it.
I think of the dogs, if you leave Reveille out of it, and really even if you do leave Reveille in it, I think Smokey is the coolest dog out of all of them.
Smokey?
I think Smokey is.
No, Ugga.
No, it's Smokey.
What did Smokey do? Smokey ran across the field at the very beginning of the game, and that's it.
But Smokey's a hound dog.
Okay.
And
no.
All right.
No. He's
wrong.
wrong.
I will give you that as a real dog, that Ugga is a better dog than Smokey. But I think Smokey is the hound. Having a hound dog as their mascot is better than the other dogs.
No. I'm assuming Mississippi State has a bulldog also.
I don't remember.
I don't remember Mississippi State's bulldog. If you have a bulldog, we're sorry. It is completely overwhelmed by the cowbells. You cannot hear the bulldog due to the cowbells. Are you sure a cowbell's not your mascot?
I think Truman is the best tiger.
Truman's the best tiger?
But now I will say this. Mike would be the best tiger if there weren't all the issues about the fact that Mike can't actually go to the stadium, and that, you know, it's cruel to take a tiger to a stadium like that and all that. I think the fact that they have a live tiger is worth a lot of points, but actually at the game, I think Truman the tiger is the best tiger that actually attends games.
I don't remember Truman at the game.
So I remember that he was like, he had the race with the go-kart.
Yeah.
And yeah, there was fun stuff.
Yeah, he did fun. We make fun of like the War Eagle, but they're tigers, and the Roll Tide, but the elephants and everything. But they're volunteers, and they have Smokey the dog.
We're Aggies, and we have Reveille the dog.
Right. So I mean, lots of them don't have consistency. A lot of the teams don't have consistency. A&M doesn't have a dressed up costume person on the sidelines. We just don't. We just have Reveille. Reveille stays the whole game. Ole Miss did not have a dressed up person on the sidelines because of Ole Miss's issues.
Actually, as I'm thinking about it, well, Texas has the Longhorn on the sidelines, and then they have the guys that wrangle the Longhorn. But I was thinking they don't have a dressed up costume person either.
Yes, they do.
They have a dressed up Longhorn?
Yes, it's in all the Heisman Trophy things. So I'm assuming he's on the sideline. I didn't see him on the sideline, but I'm assuming.
I've never actually seen. We need some Texas fans to chime in here. I've never actually seen the costumed Longhorn other than those commercials.
Arkansas.
Way too many mascots. I think Tusk is awesome. I think y'all should stop at Tusk and not have a family of weird costumed characters that most of them are furry, but one of them is inflatable. I think that's no. Just stop at Tusk.
Okay. South Carolina, how do you have a female rooster? You have a female gamecock.
That's called a hen.
That's got some issues there.
Vandy. But they've got the costumed Commodore.
Oh yeah, the Commodore nice.
Commodore is the only human costumed person that I can think of. Well, you have the Mountain Man at Tennessee, but he's not really. It's just he's wearing clothes. Whereas the Commodore is like a weird furry thing that is a person, but it's. I think my favorite of all of the costumed characters is Smokey Dog.
I don't get it.
What do you think?
I don't know what Smokey Dog did.
He was dressed up, and he was interacting, and he was, he was a Smokey Dog.
I mean, Aubie was doing stuff on the sidelines and everything. I mean, I guess it just is a 3rd, 4th, 5th, 18th, 1000th cheerleader on the side.
So pick a number one.
I don't like the dressed up mascots. I don't understand.
We've got to include the fact that you are unresponsive and refuse to choose somebody.
I don't like the dressed up ones. I just don't. I don't like the dressed up
So
ones.
it is a tie for last for you.
Yes.
All of them are in last.
Yes.
Even Arkansas is not more last.
Oh no, Arkansas is more last. and like Ole Miss, like I guess gets points for not having one, but they only don't have one
Because it would be
of their-
racist.
Well, no, because they're land sharks. They only don't have one because they haven't had time to make a land shark costume. I don't know, because they have issues with Saturday Night Live suing them if they do.
Probably.
I don't know why they don't have one.
All right, favorite live animal mascot.
Reveille,
Okay.
Uga. I see that. I think this one's so hard because it's so hard to be unbiased on this one. So the growing up with the Uga, growing and then as an Aggie, Reveille.
So I would say Tusk, because he's not a dog, and he attends the games. If Mike could attend games, Mike would be really cool, but he can't attend games. Also, the Eagles is awesome. If they were the Eagles, it would be amazing for Auburn. They would win if they were the Eagles.
But they're not.
But they're not. They're just another tiger. So I would say Tusk, then Mike.
Even not going to games, do you think?
Even not going to the games, Mike is cooler.
You're just anti-dog.
Everybody's got a dog, and their dogs aren't as cool as Ruby anyway. And so they're just, especially, like purebred dogs. I'm not a.
So you're anti-Reveille?
I'm totally anti non-mutt Reveille. Reveille should be a mutt like she was originally, like God intended Reveille to be. Reveille should be a mutt.
I will get you behind that one. Yes. Look up the story of how we got Reveille. I think that's the real key. It's I think how you got the mascots is kind of like, why is there a Smokey? I have to see that, because that changes it.
Yeah, it does. Okay, so top 3 live mascots in the SEC. For me, it is Tusk for Arkansas, then Mike the Tiger, and then it would be the Eagle if they were the Eagles, but then it's all the dogs, and they're kind of all even to me. I guess I like Smokey a little bit better just because I think a hound dog is cooler than the other dogs, but that's my ranking. Do you have a top 3?
Are we talking like live mascots, or like I think the fact that the Oklahomas are the Sooners is cool because it's representing their state, and the fact that we're Aggies represents agricultural, and the Volunteers is a cool thing from their history, and we thank them for it. So the Crimson Tide and like just kind of some of those others, like I'm not quite sure, or just being a tiger, just like Missouri randomly picking tigers. There aren't tigers in Missouri. Auburn, why are Auburn the Tigers? Even Bulldogs, why is Uga the Bulldogs? They're cool, but they kind of, like, okay, yeah, as you said, everybody has a dog. They just pick something. Honestly, we are obviously leaving out a really well-known, cool and liked by others live mascot just because we're Aggies.
Yeah, and yes, if I wasn't an Aggie, I would put Bevo probably 3rd, maybe even 2nd.
And as Aggies, we can like Bevo since basically
we named him.
We did. Well, we didn't name him, but yeah. You got to give Texas credit for making a better situation and going with it. But
I will revise my rankings. All right, so I will say that of the live animal mascots, number 1 is Tusk for Arkansas. Number 2 is Bevo, and then number 3 is Mike the Tiger, and he would be number 1 if he could actually attend a game.
All right, so here's my ranking. Number 1 is also Tusk because I like pork the best. Number 2 is Bevo because I like beef, and number 3 is Gators because alligator's kind of chewy. Yeah. Oh no, wait a minute.
They don't have a live mascot though.
Well, I'm not saying live mascot.
Which is a missed opportunity. There should be a live gator at Florida games.
Well, there's live gators all around the campus.
There are. How hard would it be to put one in a cage and bring it into the stadium?
That is true. I mean, I would think. I mean, they have gators. Just grab one out of the, just a different one
It's
each
a gator
week.
of the week.